Hi, Martin the Guitar Guy here, and welcome to my song channel. What do you reckon? Looking pretty good? Looking pretty sharp? What I'm going to be doing as a very first song, just a bit of an introduction to what we're going to be doing with this, I'm going to be doing a classic song, Sweet Home Alabama by Lynyrd Skynyrd. It's one of those songs that everyone loves to learn, and it's got a lot involved. So I'm just going to have a wee blat through some of the stuff, play a whole bunch of different parts at the same time, and then we'll come back and actually show you how to do everything. Okay? Let's do it. Wish me luck. Here we go, Lynyrd Skynyrd. So we've got Sweet Home Alabama. It's got one of those classic intros. As soon as you hear it, as soon as I hear it, I start smiling. It happens every single time. And as soon as you hear this bit, okay, and then there's lots of little riffs we'll do there. But I'm going to show you today just the very intro. We're going to focus on more and more lessons on how the song is put together, all the little basic parts. But we want these lessons to be nice and short and little bite-sized chunks so you can go and learn something today, straight away, like the intro we're going to be doing today, and then take that away with you later on. So we're starting off with the very, very intro part. This is the part we're going to be doing today, that little bit. Okay? There's lots of nuances to that, but we'll just show you how it's really done. Basically, it's based on a D chord. So play a D chord for us. We don't actually need the second finger. So the second finger can come off because it's going to be ready to play the next note we're going to be doing up here. So what I want you to do, we're just going to be focusing on the left hand here. I'm going to break it down for you, then show you the right hand, what's happening there. So the left hand, we've got our two fingers on the chord. We're going to play two notes on the fourth string. So we're just going to be playing open D, 0, 0 on the fourth string, okay? Then straight after that, we're going to be playing the 3 on the second string and the 2. So the way I want you to play that is to be two quick, but two short notes, and then quickly play the next two notes. Okay? Now the way I'm doing that is I'm stopping the note, I'm choking it. So I'm playing the note, I'm stopping it, playing it again, and then playing the two notes afterwards. Okay? Then I'm going to a C, basically a C add 9 chord, but I'm only going to be doing the two notes here that I've got here. So my second finger is playing the 3rd fret note on the 5th string, and my 3rd finger just stays exactly where it was. And we're going to be playing that note first. The third fret note here, which is the C, we're going to be doing 2 of those. Same thing, so we stop the note with the pick, and then we play those 2 strings again, which is the 2nd string followed by the 3rd string. So I'll go back over that, you've got a D, then we've got the C9, then the last part's really easy. We just bring that same finger up to a G note, we play a G chord, we do a G bass note, and then strum the chord. Okay? G note, so now I get a bit lazy, sometimes I just do this with the G chord because I've become so used to being lazy on the guitar after years and years of playing. But if you prefer and you're getting a few funny notes, just play a G chord. Now when I'm doing that, I'm doing the bass note and I'm playing the bottom 3 or 4 strings. I'll go back over that left hand part again. So we've got the D chord but without the second finger to what's basically a C add 9 chord, but I'm only using 2 fingers. Exactly the same picking except the bass note changes there, and then the G note on the top string with a strum. Okay? There's a riff that happens after that, but we'll do that in a second. What I want you to do now is we're going to have a look at the D chord. We're playing the fourth string. We're going to be doing two. Remember I said about choking the note? What I mean by that is as soon as you play the note, you put the pick back on the string, That'll stop the string from ringing. Okay? So we're going to do 2 of those and let the second one ring. And then we're going to be playing the down up. What I want you to do is do a down up for that. Not to go, even though we're doing the second string and the third string, which naturally you'd probably think up, down, you go, why can't I do that? When you get faster, you're going to notice it's actually cooler to be able to do a down up. Okay? And then when we do the C9, it's exactly the same, except the bass note changes. Other than that, it's exactly the same. Hear the rhythm there. Da, 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 da. There's 2 quick notes there. Okay? Then a G, which is the top string. And I'm sort of dividing the guitar into 2 parts here. I've got the top bass note, and then I'm strumming the bottom sort of 3 strings. I'm sort of making a big conscious effort to do a big jump there and not just go strum the whole lot. Okay, so C9, G. So when you've got that ready, you'll be ready for the riff, which is the next thing we're going to look at. So now let's look at the right hand side of things. The right hand side for this riff is really important because basically if you don't get the downs and ups in the right place, you go and play this with a band or jam it with someone else, it just falls over every single time. So it pays to get the right hand sorted out. Okay, so the first part of the right hand for this, we're doing a hammer on that first note. We're going to be playing the A string, which is the 5th string. Then it's important to do a down up for the next 2 notes. Then the pull off, just a downstroke, downstroke. So it's really that upstroke and that second part of, which is that bit there. Down, down, up, down, down. Now if I do that slowly, and then show you how to strum it as well. You can see my tick-tock pattern, which goes right back to my very first lessons on how to play tick-tock patterns and strumming. It all falls within that riff falls within that right hand stuff. So that's why I like to make sure you got that sussed. And that's pretty much it, the whole pattern. There's some new things we can add with that, with the palm and things like that, but we can get into that later on in another date. But for now, it's just getting that sounding cool. Now there's going to be some cool other lessons following up with this. Please, 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 this is your channel. It's your chance to let me know what you want to learn. So underneath here, you've got a place for comments. Write down in the comments what you think of the lesson, maybe a question, or if you've got some song ideas, whatever songs you want to hear. Also, how much detail would you like the song to be taught? Do you need to learn the guitar solo and all that sort of stuff that's going on? Or are you quite happy just with the riff? So you let me know on what you think, and subscribe to this channel because there's going to be new stuff happening all the time, and it'd be great to see you again. Okay, Martin the Guitar Guy, see you later.